Hi everyone, welcome back to Paracord Planet. So we had planned on doing this series, but do want to give a big shout out to everybody who commented on our previous astrology video, our Cancer video from last month. It was awesome, it was great to see everybody's birthdays, and it was awesome to see what sign you are out there. In a continuation of that theme, we are going to be doing July's astrological sign, which in this case is Leo. With all of these zodiac weaves, we do want to be faithful to the source, and in this case, we did look up the colors for Leo, and they were gold and orange. So our bracelet this week will be a gold and orange Leo weave. If you know a Leo in your life, you probably know that they do reflect the lion, so they are very headstrong, they are confident, they know what they want out of life, they are very warm, and I think that's going to reflect wonderfully in this bracelet. With that in mind, let's get paracording. So for this project, you are going to need 3 different colors of 550 paracord, and we have them already set up, ready to go on our jig. Now, with the inner core, we have gone with the color Vibration in 550 paracord. And to the top of our double cow hitch here, we have inserted Goldenrod, and then we also have a burnt orange. All 3 of them are 10 feet, and again, all 3 550 paracord. In addition to that, we do have our paracord attached to a metal buckle and set up already on our jig. As you can see, we do have a 2-strand inner core going down our jig, and if you need a reminder on how to set up the 2-strand inner core, we're going to put that link in the description below. For any project, of course, we have our lancing needle, we have our scissors, and our lighter. So to begin the bracelet, I actually just did 1 pass so we could see exactly what we're working with, and I will show you how to get this done right now. Our first step is to take the 2 working strands of our vibration color, and what we're going to do is behind the 2 inner cores, we are going to cross them. So we're going to take the left, and we're going to bring it over to the right, and we're going to take the right working strand, and we're going to bring it over to the left. And you do just want to make 2 little loops that we can now wrap our other paracords around. Now our second step, and the reason that we actually did the first pass off camera here, is because you get a better sense of what we're talking about after the first pass has been completed. So now we can see these 2 strands that are coming out of the middle. In this case, it is our burnt orange, and we're going to be working with those. And in the case of the first pass, you would be doing it with goldenrod. It just shows up a little bit better after the first pass. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our left working strand of our burnt orange. We're going to bring that to the right loop that we have created with our vibration 550 paracord, and we're going to wrap it around the right loop. Bring that just like that. And with that same working strand, we're going to move on to step 2, which is to take that working strand, bring it down through the middle, and back up and around underneath the first loop we just made on the right. So we're going down, we're going over, we're coming back, and we're going under that first loop. And you should have something that looks like that. We're going to be working with the right working strand of our burnt orange next, and we're going to do the exact same thing just on the left side. So we're going to take the right working strand, bring it across, and loop it around the left part of our vibration 550 paracord. Our next step, just like we did on the right side, we are going to bring our working strand down through the middle, and we're going to bring it up underneath the loop we had just made on the left side. So we're coming up, and as you can see, it's underneath that cord. That is what we're looking for. Bring it up, bring it around, and loop it on through. Perfect. Our next step, we're going to be taking the right working strand of our goldenrod. We're going to be doing exactly what we did on the first pass of our burnt orange. We're going to be putting it down through the middle, except this time we just want to loop it right around this middle bar that we have in between our 2 inner strands. So we're going to go through the middle, and we're going to bring it right back up through the middle. And in this case, you want your working strand to end in the center of the bracelet. So you want it to be on the left side if we're working with the right strand, and on the right side when we're working with the left strand. And I'll show you what that looks like right now. Our left working strand, right down through the middle, bring it back up through the middle after looping it. And again, we want our working strand to end up on the inside, like so. Now the next step is to cinch all of this down and make sure that the knot is tight for our second pass. And I do have to warn you, tightening down this weave is a little tricky. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull on our inner strands first. We're going to get that up as far as we would like it. And then what I like to do is pull on this side loop right here, and that will tighten the first loop that we had made with our burnt orange. And then we can just take our strand, our right working strand, pull that, and it will tighten that burnt orange down. So if we're looking at the left side, here's that loop that we just made. If we pull it out, that should tighten the first knot. And then we can just pull on our burnt orange left working strand, and that should tighten everything down. We're going to do the exact same thing for our yellow. We're just going to tighten that a little bit. And excuse me, we're going to fast forward now as we do get this as tight as we would want it for our weave. So as you can see, we are right back to where we started on our first pass, except the burnt orange and the goldenrod have switched places. It is the exact same process, except we're just switching the burnt orange with the goldenrod. What we're going to do is we're going to finish up the bracelet, we're going to get it down to the bottom, and we're going to come back to the video and show you how we're going to finish this off. So as you can see, we are at the end of our bracelet here, and we're actually ready to go with cutting and singeing, but I did want to let you know exactly how we finish this off. So for the final pass, we did start it off the exact same way that we would start off any normal weave, by crossing our inner strands behind itself. Then our inner working strand, we did loop it around the right side the same way that we normally would, but the second loop that we would do with that same working strand, where we would go under and back out underneath itself, we just set it in the back. So we just didn't loop it the second time through. Then of course with our outer paracord, we just didn't loop it through the middle part. We just stuck it in and it's ready to go. So we can see our working strand is sitting nicely in the back, and so is our center core. So we are going to cut and singe. Let's do the sides first. And there we have our completed astrological Leo weave. And I do have to say, I absolutely love this bracelet. I think it would be perfect for any Leo in your life. The colors just complement each other. We did go with a little bit of lighter colors here. Of course, Leo the lion representing orange, representing yellow and gold, colors like that. I also love our choice of vibration for the accent piece. You know, I love solid colors going down the face of the bracelet, but these accent pieces just look great along the side. I also did want to mention that this is a little bit of a thicker bracelet. I have said before that I like a thinner bracelet, but this one is not too thick that I feel it's going to hurt your wrist or anything like that. Plus, when you do wear this for a little bit, of course it's going to become flexible and way more malleable. Thank you so much for checking out the video, and a big happy birthday to all of our Leos out there. I hope you're enjoying your birthday month. We wanted to stay as true as possible to the zodiac sign Leo. That's why we went with our colors today. But of course, you can pick any colors that you would like to for your weave at home. If this video did help you, a like and subscribe is always appreciated. And if there's anything you want to see incorporated for our next zodiac weave, just let us know in the comments below. Have yourself a great rest of the day. We'll see you on the next video. Rawr. That was terrible. That was horrible.